Good day, everyone. Welcome to tonight's Zoom. Good evening. My name is Nick. I'm coming to you from Johannesburg in South Africa. Welcome to the brothers and sisters up in West Africa there, Nigeria. I'm so fortunate to do this call here tonight. Tonight's call is about the African compensation plan. There's one compensation plan for Africa. It's called the Compensation Plan C. And tonight I'm going to go through it with you, because it's a very, very important tool to understand. And you can listen to the recordings, and those watching the recording now, go through this thing, rewind, watch it again, familiarize yourself with the compensation plan, because it's very important to know exactly how you get paid every single week. I'm not going to go through the technical part of the compensation plan, because it's not an easy it's not an easy comp plan. Not that South Africa's is difficult, Africa's is difficult, but it gets a little bit technical as we go. Okay. Hopefully we get past the call without a cough. So that said, we still have people coming onto the call here, so I'm just coughing and delaying. Right, here we go. So before we get into it, how do we make money in New Age? It's a very important. It's very important to understand how you make money, because this falls in line with the comp plan, right? So brand partners of a marketing arm of New Age. We are called brand partners. We find customers, resellers, and more brand partners like ourselves, for example, people that own salons, people that own health shops, chemists, pharmacies, retail stores, they buy wholesale, sell retail, all this. These are the customers that we find, right? All products contain points attached to them, and with the points generated in the week, you get paid accordingly on a Friday. We teach and train others to do exactly the same thing. Exactly what I'm doing tonight. And then we repeat this thing until you reach your goal. Our business is willable, transferable, and sellable. So this is your future. This is building a legacy. This is taking it from Nigeria, launching in a couple of days and weeks, and it'll go forever. It'll go forever. It'll grow like we're growing in South Africa. And eventually you'll just be earning every single Friday and living the life that you were put on this earth to live. So network marketing industry generally uses three types of commissional structures: the unilevel binary, the unilevel binary, and the matrix. We don't do any of these. We have a patented multi-line compensation plan, unlimited width, unlimited depth, and those two together will give you unlimited income. Now, to get started, you need to register. So you need to register. Right now, registration is free. So there's no sign-on fee. There's no sign-on fee. All you need to do is you need to select which business level you want to get in it. Right now, Nigeria has only got the elite level and the ultimate level. And in your phase 2, you're going to get the activated level, the member level, we call it, and then the business level. And I'll show you a little bit later on why the elite and the ultimate level is much better than coming in at the bottom. So as I show you there, that's your Nigeria, those two levels, elite and 100, elite 100 PV, and then ultimate 200 PV. So let's get on to the compensation plan itself. So the first things first, you need to activate your income position, right? Like we said, the elite level or the ultimate level. Just mute there. Please just keep yourself muted, guys. Thank you. So, and then you've got to complete the onboarding tutorials, which is on the New Age Share app. Now, bearing in mind the New Age Share app's not active in Nigeria as yet. As soon as the product gets launched, which is very soon, the New Age Share app will get launched. You activate the New Age, you go through the tutorials, And those tutorials, by going through them, will earn you business credits. And I will show you all about that a little bit later on in the slides. So there are 4 business levels. Each level has a point value to it, a point value requirement. Every new age product has a point value. These are used to calculate your commissions every single Friday. The business level is determined by the volume you accumulate every single week in your first 4 weeks. And then the brand partners accumulate volume by either selling or purchasing new age products. So there are 2 binaries, the left binary, the right binary, and I'll show you which is the binary that's going to earn you your commission. Although both of them are very, very important, the one binary is the binary you've got to calculate and watch for when calculating your commission. So each business level unlocks a lifetime of benefits and perks. So on the member level, which is the activated level, you can open 2 lines, right? A left and a right. As soon as you go up one to the business level, you're allowed to open 3 lines. The point volume, or the point value on the business level is 40 points. That's the minimum requirement for business level. And then the elite level is 100 points. You're allowed to open 4 lines there. And then obviously in the first 4 weeks, you have 4 weeks to become ultimate. So ultimate is 200 points and you're allowed to open 5+ lines. Now, ultimate is obviously the one to be at, because you have the power of re-entry, which I will explain to you. You've got gold status for life, ultimate for life, and then you obviously the new volume bonus, which we call first order bonus, which is the same for all the levels. So the minimum sales threshold per level is 20 PV. If you see over there, 20 PV, that's if you're earning between $30 and $249 a week. If you're earning between $250 and $1,000 a week, 40 points minimum reorder value every single month. Then 1,000 plus to 2,000 is 100 PV minimum, and then 2,000 plus 200 PV minimum. But for the sake of now, we're just starting launching. Just worry about the 20. The 20 PV is what you're going to worry about, and that I'm going to explain to you now. So it's important to know that every product that you buy and sell has a point value attached to it. The reason for this is the points are consistent worldwide, and this is what is used to calculate your weekly sales commission. So to activate your business, you choose a product or a product pack with which volume is associated with the business level, and that will determine your commission eligible for that week. And you must buy and sell a minimum of 20 PV per month to stay commission eligible. Now, it might sound very confusing to you, but you will understand as I go in. So in Nigeria, I've got both the pictures here, this one on the top, the Hero brand. That will come in on the phase 2 launch of Nigeria, but you're launching with the Tahitian noni juice, the elite level, which is 4 bottles, 1 case, gives you 100 PV. And then the ultimate level, which is 8 bottles, gives you 200 PV. Now, why do I say this is awesome? Because when I show you the workings in the next slide, I will show you that it's a no-brainer. You've got to come in at the ultimate level, and I'll show you why. So before we get there, you need to set up your monthly subscribe and save. Now, subscribe and save, I call it a monthly reorder. What is that? That is just to keep you commission qualified every single month. So let's say you've signed in, or you joined on the 3rd of January, which is up there. January is up there, 3rd of January. Can you see? It's the red week. It's the red week. So you'll see on your dashboard, there's a big round sticker, that will remind you what color week you are or you joined. That's your qualifying week. So every 4th Friday after you've joined, that's your qualifying week. So in other words, here we go. So you joined on the 3rd, the first Friday is the 7th, 1, 2, 3, 4. There is your qualifying week from the 29th through to the next Friday, the 4th. Do you understand? So you join Red Week, every 4th Friday, Red Week again, that's your qualifying week, okay? That's where you have to reorder a minimum of 20 PV in order for you to remain commission qualified. So qualifying period, as I've said, the New Age compensation plan is a weekly plan. Qualifying period is midnight Saturday to midnight Friday. Subscription runs on a Saturday, and the commission run is on Tuesdays. That is the following week, Tuesday, and that determines the commission that you're going to earn on the coming Friday on the previous week's sales. So we get paid in 10 ways. There are three columns, or the 3 sections that the commission is split into. The one is upfront income, then residual income, and then we have the bonus income. Now, the upfront income is awesome because it's money upfront. It's exactly what it says. You have retail profits there, and you have first order bonus. I'm going to go through them in the slides to follow. Then the residual income part of it is the base commission, which is calculated on your pay line. Remember that, on your pay line. And then the bonus income, which is a whole lot on the right-hand side here. I'm not going to go through all of these in the presentation here because it's very technical. You don't need to know them. They get worked out for you when the time comes, when you qualify for some of these lines here. But it gets done for you. And you know what? It's there's a couple here in that bonus income that I'm going to go through, like matching bonus, title bonus, business rewards, and lifestyles. But the pay line bonus and the income position bonus, that's for much later. Please God, we all get there. We'll be making a lot of money once we get paid that one, and then the savings bonus. So let's deal with retail profits. What does that mean? You share in the products you love and you earn on every sale. So you sell your favorite New Age product, right? So you decide you're going to become an ultimate. You buy an ultimate pack. It's 8 bottles. You buy it at brand partner price. The slide says 20%, but it's actually 30%, right? But I always downplay it. I always say 20%, but it's actually 30%. So you buy your 2 cases of Noni. Each case has got 4 bottles in it, and you sell it at a 30% margin. That is called retail profits. Now, the example here is on 20%. So, for example, you buy for $100, you sell for $120, you've made $20 upfront straight away. That's the retail profit side of our business. So why do I say the ultimate is the better way to start? Because you get all your money back. You get all your money back. So remember, what's the ultimate? 8 bottles. 8 bottles buys you ultimate. Why is ultimate good? Because you're ultimate for life. You don't need to qualify to qualify for gold status when you're ultimate, because you're ultimate for life and you're gold for life. Right. So 130,000 Naira is a more or less figure. It could be much less. It could be that. It could be a little bit more. But for the sake of this, let's go 130,000 Naira. So now ultimate buys you 8 bottles. All right. 8 bottles, 18 to 130,000 gives you 16,250 Naira. Right. You keep 1 bottle because you've got to become the product of the product. You've got to know what the product tastes like, what to do with the product. So you take 1 bottle out of the 2 cases, you're left with 17 bottles. Obviously, it's going to shoot your cost price a little bit up. So it goes to 18,500 Naira. Now, at a 20% margin, and remember I said 20%, it's actually 30, but at a 20%, your selling price goes to 22,280 Naira. Right. So you profit. You're making 3,714 Naira per bottle. That's what you're making profit, right? Your profit for seven bottles, if you multiply the 3,700 multiplied by 7, gives you 26,000 Naira. Now, do you see where I'm going here? Every bottle costs you 18,000 Naira or 16,000 Naira. So let's say it's costing you 18,000 naira. You're getting that 8th bottle free plus 7,000 naira profit if you pay yourself that bottle. That's why the ultimate level is the better level. The bottle price per bottle is cheaper than the elite level. And I really highly recommend that everyone that joins in at the ultimate level. All you need to do is find 7 customers, let them try the product, sell them the product, you get your money back, and you've got a business. Right. This is the exciting one. It's called first order bonus. So this also falls under the upfront income column, right? You earn money from sales to new customers and or member or brand partners. So what does that mean? That means if somebody doesn't want to join your business and just wants to buy the product, for every order that they place first time, you will get a first order bonus for the first order, whether it's a customer or somebody joining your team. Okay, so how does that work? You get 35% on every time you sell the product to a new customer and or member. So there it is there. If $1 equals 1 PV, and you sell and you get yourself 4 brand partners, each buying the ultimate, that is 200 PV from each brand partner. You're going to earn, because of their first order, the first order bonus, you're going to earn 35% of the 200 PV, which gives you 70 PV. And 1 PV, we said, equals $1. So 70 PV is $70. $70 in Nigerian Naira, 31,000 Naira commission. First order bonus. For every ultimate you sell, you get paid 31,000 Naira. Okay, as a first order bonus, assuming it's going to cost you 130,000 Naira for an ultimate. Remember, the prices have not been released yet. I'm just doing this for the sake of the presentation and to explain to you guys what it's going to cost. If you do the calculation, it works out cheaper, but let's leave it there. The currency is subject to change, obviously. Right, so base commission. How does base commission work? So your income on the base commission, your income is your spot in the New Age network. It allows you to get paid week after week. So as you build your team of brand partners, they are going to be placed into a line with an open position. There you are on the left. There you've signed up the 3 people. You can add new brand partners to existing teams. In other words, you're building deep, or you place them in the new lines as they become available, building wide, assuming you're an ultimate, right? So there's the people you've recruited. Each brand partner can also acquire new customers and to increase your sales in your team volume. So there you go there. Then as we go, you build infinitely deep and infinitely wide. Again, that's the patent of our multi-line compensation. So you have 2 lines, like I said. Others will have 3. But the line with the highest volume is always called the power line. These are very important terminologies that you need to understand. Power line means the line with the most volume. There's your power line at the top there. It's 800 PV. Why? Because there's 4 ultimates in that power line. The other 2 are pay lines because they only got 400 in the one and 200 in the other one. So sales from your teams accumulate throughout the week. The line with the most volume is called the power line. All the other lines are called pay lines. There's no limit to how many pay lines that you can build. So end of the week comes. Now commission's got to be worked out. We call it base commission. Base commission is only worked out on the pay line, not the power line. So whilst you need the power line, the pay line is where the base commission is calculated on. So come end of the week, you get paid 10% of the total volume generated in your pay lines. So in this case, you have 400 on your one pay line, 200 on another pay line. Together, there are 600. 10% of that is $60. Now, once that is calculated and paid, what happens then is your lines flush. We call it flush. So the 400 gets flushed, goes to zero. The 200 gets flushed, goes to zero. And then the 400 and 200, the 600 gets taken to the 800. The power line gets deducted, 800 less the 600. The 200 PV left over is called carryover volume. That goes to your next week. So you start the Saturday with a 200 PV, and that is added to the new volume that comes in on the power line. And then that again gets deducted, whatever it ends at the Friday, it gets deducted from the power lines, whatever volume is generated on those two. So capped at 2,000 PV, each pay line can pay up to $2,000 each week maximum. There's no limit to the number of pay lines. The personal sponsor sales pay you first order bonus and base commission. So very important. So apart from the 10% you get on the PV, on the base commission, if it's a first order and it's on your pay line, you get paid first order bonus of 35% of the PV plus a further 10% base commission. So how amazing is that? That is why our compensation plan is a cut above the rest. Our compensation plan shares 50-50 with corporate. No other company does that. And they just wish they got our compensation plan. Again, 10% of our volume is generated from all the pay lines up to 2,000. The remaining difference is carried over into the next commissions for the next week. Now, optimization, what does optimization mean? It means that when the sales volume reaches 20,000 PV or $2,000 on two or more lines in 1 week, your income position we call optimizes. So what is the benefits, or what happens when you optimize? When you optimize, you're allowed to open a new line and a new income position power of re-entry line. So as you see there, now power of re-entry is a new income position that can be placed anywhere under the optimized pay line. Remember, can only be placed in a pay line or under a pay line. It cannot be placed under a power line. This is called the power of re-entry. And you carry on because you help. It's used to strategically build with existing team members, whether they in your country or not, creating a new income position and building new teams together. This is called building deep. So auto balancing, another feature that we have here. Auto balancing is when you have more than the minimum sales threshold from personal and customer orders. We balance the extra volume between your lines to maximize your pay. So you might be saying to yourself, oh, now I'm very confused. Don't worry about this. This gets calculated for you automatically because they take it, they auto balance so that you can benefit and earn the maximum possible every single week. So lastly, we get to the bonus income. Now the bonus income, there's a couple here that we're going to talk about. The one is the savings bonus, extra cash on the side for you. So what's amazing with this, every time you earn above $250 or more in a base commission in 1 week, the company will put in an additional 15% into a savings account for you, right? So base commission, 2,000 Rand, $2,000 at 15%, they take a further $300 and they put it away in a savings account or an in-house bank account, call it, right? Once it reaches $10,000, you will automatically get paid the entire amount into your bank without fail. Absolutely amazing bonus out the blue. you'll get this 10,000. Remember, this is over and above what you've earned, right? So matching bonus, this is true residual income. This you earn from helping other sales teams get paid. So how does that work? It works up to 7 generations deep, right? You make a further percentage of all base commissions earned on your team, your sponsor, your personally sponsored people, and the base commissions earned by your entire downline in your pay line. So remember pay line. So what have I just said? 7 generations of the brand partners, including partners you sponsor and the ones they sponsor too. So there's your 7 generations. How does that work? So if you're not ultimate, you have to go for you have to achieve gold status by selling 20 PV or more to 4 people in the first 4 weeks. That gives you gold status, right? Gold status allows you to get matching bonus, right? So the requirement here in the various levels, bearing in mind your activated and business is not active yet, only phase 2, but your elite and your ultimate will be. So elite, if you don't buy ultimate, you come in at elite, you need to ensure that by the end of the 4th week, you have sponsored, signed up in your team and sold them product for people, right? And then ultimate, you automatically qualify for ultimate and gold lifetime. So if you go in elite, you have 4 weeks to get yourself another 100 PV. To get to 200 PV, you will also go to ultimate. Okay, so that's the two things there. And then matching bonus, generation 1, 2, and 3, first, second, and third generation, you get paid a further 7% first generation on the base commission. You get, if they gold status, you get 6% on the second generations if they go to gold status, and you get 5% on the third generation if they gold status. Then obviously the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, if they gold status, you get a further 4% plus 500 PV, and then the deeper you go, the more dollars you get over and above. Absolutely amazing. This guys takes work. This happens. There's a lot of people getting this in the business. We can get it. We can get it quickly. And this is an amazing thing. This is an amazing part of our commission structure. So matching bonus works like this. Generation 1. So let's say your total matching bonus or base commissions was $5,000. Okay, in your pay line. You get, in your first generation, you get 7% of the $5,000, which is $350. Generation 2, 6%. If you generated $3,000, $180. And it carries on, you get $788 if you already on the 7th generation. Yeah, that's money for jam. That's residual income. That just comes to you. That's your team working. That allows you to go down to your team and help your team build. Because by helping your team build, you will get the matching bonus. And believe me, that check becomes a big check eventually. So there's no limit to the amount of matching bonus you can earn. Matching bonus is paid with dynamic compression. Dynamic compression is a commission eligible brand partner with gold status will occupy a generational level. So if somebody leaves your team and the next person that has gold status takes that position, so the company never lets you, you're not let down. The company doesn't let you down. They always make sure that you qualify for that generation matching bonus. That's why it's called dynamic compression. And then you get paid for every title advancement that you do. Here are the various titles. You need to qualify in your pay line volume. If you get 200 PV in 1 week, you qualify as team lead. You get $5 over there, $20 base commission. You a supervisor, you get $500. Manager, 500 PV, you get another $12.50. Manager, you've got to get 1,000 PV in 1 week, and it goes down to director 2,000, vice president 3,000, and so forth and so forth. Absolutely amazing. They've put in everything here so that we can earn. And then the ninth way is the business rewards. Business rewards are the credits that you can cash in however way you like. How do you earn credits? You earn credits by watching the tutorials when the New Age Share app launches. You get business credits for that. If you grow your pay line PV, you get business credits. If you personally sponsor new customers and brand partners, if you stay on subscribe and save or reorder every month, title advancing, if you attend corporate events, so much more, you earn business credits, and you can use those business credits however way you want. You can buy product with it. You can go on a holiday with it, go attend an event. If there's a cost, you can tell them to take it off your business credit so it doesn't cost you. All these are the features on the business credit. And then you can get it through winning it. You can give it, if you donate to the New Age Foundation, you get credits. And I've mentioned the other two. So lifestyle perks, what's this now? Now, lifestyle perks is the 10th one, how it works for every dollar that you spend. So let's say you buy the ultimate level. When you start, it's 200 PV, $1 is 1 PV. So the 200 PV that you have spent there, or the 200, whatever the amount is that you spent, for example, let's say 130,000 Naira. You get 130,000 digital Naira, let's call it that. You get 130,000 digital Naira because in this case, for lifestyle perks, $1 is going to cost you 1 Naira, for example. Okay, so you're going to get 130,000 Naira, digital Naira, put in your lifestyle perks. Now that, what happens there is you're allowed to redeem. So you cannot use it as actual cash, but if you go into your loyalty shopping, it will tell you that for a further 5,000 Naira, digital Naira, you will get it at a lesser price. So that's called redeeming. So it allows you to get a further discount on product. You can use it on travel when the travel portal opens, not open yet, and or New Age Diamonds, not open for Africa as yet. But if you understand what I'm saying, you can redeem the points with that. So that's the compensation plan, guys. That's the compensation plan. In a nutshell, you have the upfront income, the residual income, and the bonus income. The most important part of this compensation plan is the two columns, the first two columns, the retail upfront income and the first order bonus. Amazing, this one. And then your base commission, that ensures that on your pay line, that you as a leader go down, help your team grow, and as they grow, you earning from them. It's called base commission. You get 10% on that. And then for every first order that comes in, you get a 35% first order bonus, plus you will earn a further 10% base commission off that order. Okay. And the base commission is residual. It carries on every week. Whatever that brand partner of yours generates, that's what you're going to get 10% base commission on that. So guys, that's the compensation plan for Africa. It's called the compensation plan C. I hope you found value in this. Watch the recording and show it out to your potential brand partners, potential prospects. It sounds difficult. Watch it again, but it's actually pretty easy. The back office does it all for you. You'll be live. You'll be able to see where you're standing, approximately what you're going to earn. And then when you get paid on a Friday, you will be able to see how you got paid. There's a whole summarized version. It's pretty organized, pretty jacked up. Thank you for joining. Apologies for the delay tonight. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Take care, everybody. Thank you very much. Good night. Good day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.